That didn't work. I've put an intro in and I didn't press the intro. So now we're just straight in. That worked absolutely fantastic. Well done, Aidan. We look all right. I think we look all right. Can we all see us? Can you all hear us? Let us know. Evening. Good evening, all. That didn't quite work, right, did it?
Shouldn't have had that sleep, should we?
No. So, day 31 of Sober October in aid of Macmillan Cancer Support. I should have done that to start off with. Good evening. We've got everybody that can hear us. They're all over there. So you can keep an eye on chat. Well, that didn't work. What basically happened was we got a new bed the other day. Was it Friday? It got delivered Friday. So today, my dad's been, just before my dad came, we just moved all the beds about. And I got up about 6 o'clock this morning. I did some reviews. Lou's been up early.
Yeah.
My dad turned up for his dinner. He had his dinner. He got to about 6:30. You took the kids out trick-or-treating, didn't you?
Yeah.
And then we was ready for a sleep. So we ended up having a nap. And that didn't work. So I didn't get up until about just gone 10. And I had to set all this up. And trust me, I've not set it up. What a silly pillock. What a silly boy. I'll be able to use that intro thing on something else anyway. Thank you so much to everybody who has joined us. We are on that countdown. I've got my Guinness. Are you going to open the Guinness so it's a bit easier to get to? We're going to be... yes, we're on the countdown. We're on 36. Let's have a little look who we've got in chat. We'll go from the top. Oh, there's quite a few in. We have got Tucked on Funk. Nice to see you, buddy. I know Bill was just before you. We've got Darth Vapor. Ryan, hope you're okay, mate. We've got E Up Me Duck. How you doing, buddy? Les Wardle, Army Man Brad, nice to see you. We have got Graham Spears, nice to see you, buddy. Baby Queen Becky. If I missed anybody out, I am so sorry. Mark H, hope you're okay, buddy. Blazing Vape, you star. Who else we got? I'm going to miss people, you know.
Graham's
Spheres, yeah, I've done Graham. Yeah, I've done Freelander Vapor, hope you're okay, buddy. People will be putting it down at the bottom. If I Nicky Maynard, how are you doing, buddy? I hope you're okay as well. Everything's all good. We are on day 31. I can't believe it. We've actually set this camera up so we both actually fit in it properly as well.
Yeah, we have. It's good.
You're all happy?
Not keen on the view.
You're not keen on... Well, they might be keen. They might be. Did I just bang that camera as well? They might be keen on that view. It's a bit hard because I normally like looking at the screen and it's there. And then we've got chat over there.
I can't even see chat.
There's a bit of an echo. There shouldn't be an echo because we haven't got anything on live. Just have a look. It might be actually the room, to be honest with you, Hooked. There's nothing on live here, so there shouldn't be any echo at all. And it's just coming straight from my camera, so... Just have a little... Why have I pressed that? I've pressed the wrong bloody button now for that one. No, there shouldn't be any... Let me just get rid of this chat. So, how is everybody today? Hope you're all good. I have been so looking forward. I know why. There we go. Well done, Hooked.
Yes, Darth said it sounds like you're in an empty room.
That should sound a lot better now because we've got rid of the desktop and we're just on the import. That should be absolutely fan-dabby-dozy. Army Man Brad, echo, co. That should be a lot better now. Either that or I've cut it completely off. It's been completely cut off. There we go. No, that should be a lot better.
Sounds like the mic position.
No, it's all right. Look, we're fine. No. It's all right. No, what it was is when I set the sound up, like I said, it's all been a little bit of a rushed sort of thing at the end.
It's been a rush day today.
Because I was so tired, and when you're waiting around, because obviously it's 11 when you're doing it, we nodded off, and then it was like, crap, we've got to hurry up and get going. And like normal, I'd left it till... I didn't mean to leave it to the last minute, but when my dad turned up, I don't like just leaving him on his own. You need to look at that.
And I'm looking at you.
Oh, yeah. Oh, sorry. I thought you were doing your normal thing and start looking at screen.
No, I'm looking at you.
Yeah, I made it a little bit smaller as well, so we can't see anything at all now.
No, I'm looking at you.
But yeah, so with my dad coming, I don't like leaving him on his own, so we sat and watched football. So my plan was I should have done this, and I didn't think it was going to take so long, but no, it was...
We needed to have a nana nap.
Yeah. A proper nana nap. You took the kids out, well, you took the youngest two out, didn't you, trick-or-treating?
Yeah. It's freezing.
I tell you what I've seen a lot of on Facebook about this trick-or-treating. People who've like left pumpkins out or left sweets or whatever, and they've just trashed them.
Yeah. It's awful, isn't it? Absolutely awful.
I spoke about this on my radio show on a Friday, and if you haven't checked that out, make sure you do it. It's the 510 Radio. on Mixcloud. If you just put 510 Radio, it does come up in Google, and then go to Mixcloud on a Friday at 7 o'clock. And now we're talking about about Halloween, if it's the same, but it's just not the same, and I don't think it's safe for your kids.
It isn't, no. Our Daniel wanted to go out with his mates on his own, and I said no. I said, you don't know who's hanging about.
Well, the thing as well is they were saying on Facebook, a couple of these people, was they were actually leaving sweets outside so people didn't knock. But the only trouble with that is if they're leaving the sweets outside, anybody else could go in there and put anything else in it.
Yeah, I always fish through the sweets. Any that have been pre-bagged or anything like that, I'm really, wary about it.
They must think you're a right funny and really.
Well, I know, but you've got to be safe. It's better to be safe than sorry, because we had a thing, it were in free press, weren't it?
Yeah. Start moving my screen round.
I think they were like little teddy bear sweets, but they were drugs, and they were giving them out to kids. Did you see it?
Yeah.
So you've got to be careful.
Well, yeah, you've got to be really careful what your kids are getting, but you can imagine what they're thinking. They're thinking you're looking for the best ones.
Oh, no.
The fat moosh is going through all them sweets.
No. I let the kids pick what they're given, and then we have a look at them when we get home. But there've been some weird things on Facebook, like people putting these weird, vegan bars and stuff in for kids.
Yeah, well, you've got to think there must be some vegan kids out there.
There must be, yeah.
I wouldn't really like that. Can you imagine that? You're thinking you're going to go in and get a Twix or something like that, and you've got one of these crunchy bars with no sugar in it, no nothing. Who wastes drugs on children? That's what they do. It were massive. There were even razor blades. People put it, I don't know where people's brains come from. I don't know about you lot as well. It was in the news not so long back as well, or it were a big spate maybe a year back, that people are actually going into Tesco's and places like that and doing stuff to the kids' sweets there. Absolutely.
Shocking.
Absolutely amazing. Paston, I see you. UK Andy's in. Darth, I hope you're not that drunk, buddy. We've got a meet after this on the Patreon.
Yeah, Bunny's there as well.
Oh, Bunny.
Hey, Bunny.
Big love, Bunny. Hope you're okay, sweetheart. Right then, now we've got everything working-ish. We can get rid of that. Let's have a little look at the total at the minute. And the running total is £1,831. That is absolutely amazing. Thank you so much to everybody who's donated, who spread that link and shown that love. It's been amazing, isn't it?
It is. It's amazing.
I did put that in an intro that I didn't put in the show thing. That's Louisa's fault coming down late.
I never come down late. I come down at 10.
No, you didn't.
10:30.
Right then. It's her fault. I'm blaming her. It really is. But the one that I think it's been different this year. And I was talking to Flat Cap Vapor and you about it, wasn't I? I think last year, obviously, we raised 2,700. We were really lucky as well. We got a couple of companies involved. Harley helped out from his shop, and also the wonderful lads at Vapeheads as well did. But I think people was more. They were off of work because most of them was on furlough. I think they still had a bit of savings as well at that point because they didn't know it was going to last as long. So, but to just raise the £1,800 in this climate as well, because nobody's got any money, everything's really, really tight to everybody, is amazing, and it is for an absolute fantastic cause.
It is. It's brilliant.
He's good. He says he's not drunk. Yeah, it has, hasn't it, this time now. Now, the way it's gone, now, last time was the first time, really, I'd ever, from being probably about 16, ever gone sober for an entire month. I think probably the most would be when I've been poorly, and that'd be a couple of weeks, or maybe 3. But doing the full 5 weeks, and an extra hour. Went back, didn't I?
Yeah.
And an extra hour, so I've done 5 weeks and an extra hour as well. This time round, last time I found it a little bit harder. I felt absolutely terrible for the first 6-7 days, and then I sort of felt better. But this time I felt good all the way through it. But my sleeping pattern hasn't been very good, has it?
No,
I don't know if that's to do with me already having COVID or cold or whatever.
Yeah, no, it got you into a real good pattern though last year, didn't it?
Yeah.
But this year, we've been like ships passing out.
Yeah. I've been getting up at stupid times, like 3 o'clock in the morning, getting up, doing reviews and stuff. As if people who are watching for the vaping stuff, you'll know there's been tons of reviews out. It's it's not normal I mean, to have that many that's come out. But I've been getting up at 3 o'clock doing the up and closey bits and stuff like that. And
that's when you work your best, though, isn't it?
Yeah.
Them types of times.
Yeah, there's nobody about, nobody's going to knock on the door. Plus, my brain seems to work a lot more. But then it's been getting to like 12, 11 o'clock and I'm crashing. And then I'm having to have a nana nap and then I'm getting back up again. Who else we got? Lee Armitage, nice to see you, buddy. Hope you're okay. Lisa's all right. Hope she hadn't got a really bad hangover from last night. I did watch the show on Spice and Easy. She was very, very funny. We love 3M. Yeah, see, I do chat. Army Man Brad, I talk to him a lot. And Darth, well, Darth's normally in bed by 1 o'clock. But yeah, so Army Man Brad, I talk to him quite a lot because he's in the US. Or Cicero, he's normally there as well. If Hooked on Funk hasn't gone to bed, because he's an hour in front, I talk to him as well. Lisa's in there. Nice to see you, Lisa. Okay, hope you're okay, Sean, as well. So yeah, it's been a little bit of a different feeling. And I've said it in every vlog, so we'll say it in the last one, the live one. It's just gone so fast. And I don't know about you people who have watched the vlogs. And again, thank you so much for everybody who has watched the vlogs. How fast has it gone?
It has. It's gone really fast, hasn't it?
Well, I was looking back at the first bit of the first vlog I did, and I was saying I wanted to change the background, and I was going to go and do this, and I'm going to do that, and that didn't happen. It just hasn't been like that, has it?
No, loads has like gone off, hasn't it?
Yeah.
And we've just been that busy.
Yeah.
So yeah, and kids are back at school tomorrow. That's flown.
Yeah.
But yeah, it really has. It'll soon be Christmas.
Yes, Cerebral Palsy Vapor, got it all, mate. For the charity auction, again, thank you so much for everybody who took part in that charity auction. Even if you were just there and you didn't bid and you spread it all out there, thank you for that as well. We've got everything all sorted. Tomorrow, we'll arrange for it all to be picked up. There is certain bits that we're still waiting for from Innikin. The rest of it's all ready to be sorted. All boxed there and done.
Yeah,
and then, so tomorrow, before I go over and have a game of snooker, because that's my plan, the snooker tournament, Christmas handicap started again over the road, so that's me out practicing in an afternoon. So, once that's all done, like I said to everybody, it will all be sent out by Tuesday. They'll be picking up it Tuesday, don't they?
Yeah,
You do it on a Monday and then they pick it up the day after. So everybody should get what they should be getting. No, Eat My Duck, we didn't. We never got the payment for it. It was either somebody who thought they had the money in their account and then had a look and thought, oh no, or it was somebody just messing around. We did have a couple of idiots on the auction night, but not that many. So we weren't that bothered, and the wonderful spanners all dealt with that. So, but no, they didn't. So we're going to re-auction that on Wednesday with, I think we've got a tank from Oxford.
Would that be giveaway, was it?
Yeah. Paul Denby said that he'd put the tank back in from Oxford, and that comes with a hat and a t-shirt as well. Yeah, so we will be doing that. So that is still there. What time are we on, Lou? Oh, we've got literally 12 minutes. I hope you've got yours as well, Darth. I'm saying that you're going to be drunk. You're going to have your beer ready as well, aren't you? Also, Stuart, I hope you're about, mate. And if not, I hope you enjoy your first beer, because Stuart's been doing it along with me as well. So, yeah, it's really good. Bill, nice to see you, buddy. I hope you're okay, mate. Big love to you all. So, yeah, all the prizes are all boxed up. They're all... Where did you put them?
Just under there, under it for you.
They're all there. They're all ready to go. It's just printing the...
Yeah, we'll get them printed off, yeah.
We've got all the labels to print off, and then they come and pick it up in the morning. So that's a lot. I don't know about you lot, but all the post offices are shut, aren't they? Well, our post office is shut.
Yeah. They're trying to get rid of it, though, aren't they? It's like old age pension now used to go into post office accounts, but they're now trying to phase it out, so they've got to have it go into the main account, to their actual bank account now. So I think slowly they're trying to phase it out, because I don't think there's anything that these shops can't do.
Yeah, but these shops are far, and a lot of these shops that I've seen are not actually in, like ours was literally on the high street, wasn't it?
Yeah, now you've got to walk to other end of village.
Which there's no other shops there. So it's other end of village or into town, where normally if an old age pensioner were coming in, or yourself, you'd be coming into the town, sort of like where your major shops are.
Yeah, our big post office though in town now has gone inside to W.H. Smith's. So you haven't even got your actual post office, have you?
No. So taking parcels is but I use Parcels to Go, and they give you like different types of vendors that you can use. And how you're going to track it and stuff like that. And I've used them quite often. I think I only lost one package, and that was to Mark H. Grizz, nice to see you, buddy. Hope you're okay. The Irishman, nice to see you. Hope you're all right.
It's like banks, though, isn't it, as well? We used to have 2 banks in Village, and they've gone, haven't they?
Thing is, if your payment goes into your bank, then you get your they get your bank details and see what money you have. I think you're right. I think if you're on benefits, I think the government can check your bank account.
Well, I know I were looking about that, actually, about your savings and things. And I know most benefits are means tested, but if you're on disability and things like PIP, they don't get means tested. But I think it's after you've got £10,000 savings, every £500 after is means tested. Wow.
We've gone up, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much. Lisa, also Kev Davis, Hooked on Funk as well. You're an absolute star. Also, Mike Haynes has put in as well. Thank you so much. We're up to £1,851. That is absolutely amazing. Thank you so much. That's absolutely fantastic.
The trick is to have a savings account in someone else's name. It's hard, isn't it? Because they don't, and like an old age pensioner, they don't spend lots of money.
I feel so sorry for them, because I think it's something like if they've got £13,000 in the bank, they start having to pay.
It's after £10,000.
It's after £10,000.
After £10,000, every £500 thereon after, you get means tested.
Yeah.
I was looking on Gov website this morning.
It's terrible, and then and I feel sorry for the old age pension as well, because you got to think they've paid all that tax all them years,
I know.
and then they're trying to tax them again.
I know, it's shocking.
And one of the things I've always said is, obviously not everybody lives until the 90. So it's like my mum, when she passed away, where's her pension gone? And she paid into her pension. So the people who pass away, all this money that they've paid into is
gone.
Gone. It goes into the coffers.
I think if you're married and you're widowed, I think your partner gets pension credit, I think, which is part of their partner's pension, but not the full amount.
I'm not sure.
Yeah.
Because as your state pension, you get together if you're married, don't you?
You
get a bit more, or is it a bit less probably?
But like with my grandma, when my granddad died, she gets now pension credit, which I think it's only about £15 a week of like my granddad's.
Yeah.
And my granddad worked all them years, and
yeah, I feel so sorry for him with that. And I speak to a lot of pensioners about that. And it's like with the TV licence as well. Why should they have to pay for a TV licence? Why can't you give over? So it's TV is probably a lot of their life, and a lot of them probably haven't got Sky and stuff like that. But that's probably their life. Some people don't even talk to people, do they?
No, it's shocking. But then it's like, savings and things. Why should it be means tested at a certain age? When you get to a certain age, it shouldn't matter what you've got in your bank. Because what happens if you need to go and live in a care home, and you've got all that money coming out each week? It's their right to have all that money.
Zach, this isn't going to work, mate. There's loads of wires and you're sitting on them. That's not going to work. The dog's here with us as well, so he wasn't left on his own. We're up to 1,856. Thank you so much. What time are we on? 6 minutes to go, Hooked. Oh, I can't believe it's 6 minutes. So I haven't had a Guinness. I was thinking when I were in the bath. I haven't had a Guinness for probably 6 months.
Yeah, you've not, no, because of the iron level, isn't it?
Yeah, because I've got this iron problem, I'm not supposed to really have Guinness, or you're not supposed to have a lot of it. But Zach, this isn't going to work. There's a microphone on top of your head, dude. There's a microphone on top of your head. You're hitting the microphone. Yeah, come on, down, mate. It's not going to work.
Come on, Zach, down you get.
Yeah, you're really helping.
Down you get.
Come on, mate. There's a microphone.
Just
and there's loads of
out the side.
There's loads
come
of...
on.
Go round.
Lay down then. Lay down, good boy.
So yeah, it's yeah. So this is, we had Guinness last time, and it tasted so nice. I think there's quite a number of people who are in. Lay down now, Zach. Pack it in.
Shall I put him out?
No, he's all right. I don't want to leave him. Who watched it last time? I don't think the Guinness lasted very long, did it?
No. I think about 3 swags and it had gone.
I am sort of like looking at it thinking, I really am, yeah. And you've got she's gone really sugar, I nearly dropped that. She's gone very posh. You've got a Koppenberg this time.
Yeah.
The thingy's over there.
Opener, I know. I don't really fancy it. I've got a massive headache.
She did.
Dreadful.
She did say to me, "Oh, don't get me anything to drink." And I was like, "Well, I'm not because Lou don't drink." But I was like, "Well, you can't really, we can't really do this without having at least a glass of something."
I'd have been happy with a cuppa.
Proper rock and roll, you aren't you?
I am.
I think that's where our relationship's always worked properly, hasn't it? Louise has never been a drinker. I think if Jan comes, Mark's wife, I think that's the only time you really have a beer, or if we go out to maybe a function, it's not very often. And then she ends up being sick anyway. If I'm totally honest with you,
I'm a cheap date, aren't I?
Yeah.
I went to a ball, didn't I, the week, and I think I only spent £5.
Bill Richards, I hope you are a lot better, my mate. I know you've not been very well. 5 minutes to go. Kaz, nice to see you. Hope you're all right. Paul Schofield, nice to see you, mate. I hope to see you in the yeah, I know what I'm saying. Where's that gone? It's all right. There we are. It's there. Refreshing the. Levi, thanks so much, buddy. You're an absolute star. We are at 1,860. Well, I'm looking at that camera and it's there. £1,861. That is absolutely amazing. Levi, you're a star. Thank you so much. Lee's going to join us for a drink. I think Les, who hasn't had a drink for God knows how long, has said that he's got himself a little drink as well. And I hope everybody out there, Vape, nice to see you, buddy. I hope you've all got yourself a beverage. I hate that one. That's what you said. When we did the prostate cancer walking stuff, she used to say that. I do say that.
I know. I just do it to wind you up.
It's a beverage. But I found myself saying it. I hope you have all... We've got 3... Mine's saying 3 minutes on that one. I'm checking all the watches. My other one does say 12 o'clock. What does everybody else's say? Let me know. Shall we pour it?
Pour it and then it can settle, can't it?
You can pour it. Use your
barmaid skills.
Skills, yeah. Let's have a look. Nice and steady, love. But yeah, it's been brilliant. I've really enjoyed it, and like I said, it has gone massively fast, and all the support has been absolutely amazing, and the amount that we've actually raised is just absolutely amazing. Lisa's drinking water. She can't do alcohol tonight. You did make me laugh last night, Lisa. I did watch it. I was doing a bit of editing and some other little bits and bobs last night, and you did make me laugh.
23.57.
Jay Hooks on Funk says, steady, love, steady.
It's nice. I've poured a good one there.
Yeah, wait, we'll do when it settles. Look at that. It's so tempting. That is so tempting. I can't believe we're here again. I can't believe that it has been. Graham Spears, thank you so much, buddy. I appreciate it. You're an absolute star. And also Steve Clark, Blazing, thank you so much. We are at £1,881. That is absolutely amazing. Absolutely amazing. I nearly went for that then.
It does look good.
You had me in stitches. I think one of them was that when Fiona took off her mask and she just looked like Rod, Jane and Freddie from Rainbow. I thought that were a good one. Ice Shrek, nice to see you, buddy. Countdown 2 minutes. With the 2 minutes, we're going to go by this one. Oh, wait there. It's at 23:59.
Ooh. 60 seconds to say in.
60 seconds. We are ready. Just a final... UK Andy, thank you so much, buddy. I appreciate it. 60 seconds to go. 40 seconds. We are counting down. I can't believe it's been a year since we was all sat here doing exactly the same thing. And big love for everybody who has supported us. We are now at £1,886. That is absolutely fantastic. 30 seconds. I can... God, smell that. I've not smelt that for a while. I've got a real big feeling that this is just going to go down very, very quickly. And I'm going to get one of them Guinness Tashers. 20 seconds.
We'll just see how quick you can drink it.
We've done it. Yay! Congratulations, everybody. Thank you so much for all your support. Love you.
Love you.
Oh. That was well worth it. I've got it all the way around my mouth. Cheers, everybody. Oh, nice. I tell you what, that tastes gorgeous. I did that last time. It totally when you haven't had a beer for... Look, I'm already slurring. When you haven't had a beer for that long, it tastes a lot better. Cheers, everybody. Well done. Thank you so much for all your support. The amount is absolutely amazing. It's absolutely amazing. We are at £1,886. I just can't believe it. That's really nice. I love you. Thank you. And thank you for all your support as well.
Oh, thank you. You've done amazing.
I just want to say to everybody that, all right, we've done it Sober October about little bro not drinking. It isn't really down to that. What it's down to is that we have, all of you, everybody who spread the links, everybody who's donated, you have made a difference in somebody else's life and in a family's life. Whatever you've done to help towards this charity, you yourself have sat there and made a difference. And Macmillan Cancer Support does an absolute fantastic job for people like us.
Yeah, they do.
They really helped us. There's a friend of mine going through it. We've got an auntie going through it. And cancer has touched so many people's lives. And these people, Macmillan Cancer Support, make things a lot easier for people. So cheers to all of you that have helped, who spread the link, who's donated. You've done it as much as I've done it. It's been absolutely fun. I could cry. I could well up. I could crush a grape. That is beautiful. I hadn't had a drink for 31 days. And an hour.
Yeah.
Yeah, big love to all the Macmillan nurses. And not just the nurses as well, the people who are on the support desk. Because they run a 24-hour support line. People who are in crisis. People end-of-life care as well. Just absolutely fantastic. And it's very, very sad the type of country that we are, that we have to fundraise for these people.
It is. It's shocking.
We shouldn't have to fundraise for people. Like we did the prostate cancer with Paul McCartney. They shouldn't have to fundraise for them. It should be care that's there.
It should be, yeah. It should. It's awful.
See, Matt Hardy, who's runs the Facebook group for 3 Men and a Vape Show. That's his job. He does the end of life care, and people who do that, they've got to be very special.
Very, very special. I'd be in bits every day. It's so hard. You know?
Thank you so much, everybody in chat. Thank you so much. I'd be in bits. Because you must get a bond.
Oh yeah, definitely. You must do. Totally.
If you go and see him every day, and then obviously the end result is they're going to pass away.
Yeah.
I hope you're all right out there, Zach. Don't know what he were eating, but he's don't be sick in my room. Yeah, it must be really horrible. I can't believe it. It's just absolutely fantastic. Shrek, nice to see you, buddy.
You've definitely got to be a special kind of person.
Yeah, to do that. Well, I can't believe we're actually at the end of it. I can't believe. It sort of gives me a little bit of purpose as well, doesn't it? We spoke about this at the beginning. The having to do the vlogs every day, making sure that they're out, because it's something they've got to be out. Who said to me the other day? I think somebody said, "Well, just put it out tomorrow." And it was like, "Well, I can't. That's the whole point. You do 31 days, 31 vlogs." So tomorrow when I wake up, or tomorrow when I'm going for a beer tomorrow, playing snooker, but it will be strange again, not having to do that vlog.
It was the same, weren't it, when we did prostate cancer?
Yeah, we did the prostate cancer. I do enjoy doing them vlogs. And we did say that last time we did it, we'll carry on these vlogs, but life just takes over, doesn't it?
It does, yeah. We will try, though.
Yeah.
Because you wanted to do some cooking ones and bits and bobs.
Yeah, I'm with the family. We've enjoyed it. And you've got into it again a little bit more, haven't you?
Yeah. Don't feel as camera shy.
How long's it running for? They don't shut the. I'm looking at that camera. Why? They don't shut the actual giving page off for a month, isn't it? I think that's where it was last year. So the end of November, they shut it off and then send a virtual certificate.
Yeah.
And I've got to shout out to Macmillan as well. They've all on Twitter. The people have been talking to me and saying, well done. They've watched all the vlogs as well. So that's been brilliant. So yeah, we've got another... You all right there, Zach?
I think he's licked himself, cleaned himself, and then he gets like a fur ball.
Yeah. I think I've got an asthmatic dog. Yeah, so at the end of the month, so that we might be able to push it and get us to that 2K. Grizz, are you going to maybe move it to the end of the month? And if we do hit the 2K, you'll still do your smoothie?
Yeah. I think when you've got some, you've got them
okay,
the auction.
Get it to 1,950 and I will bang the last £50 in for a smoothie. So what he does, if you don't know, I think everybody who's in here will know what he does. Right, we're going to do his best to get this to the 1,950 and he's going to bang in the extra £50. I don't think we'll do it tonight, but I'll probably be able to get that done in the next couple of days. I might go around with buckets.
Yeah.
Shall I go down with buckets dressed as a woman just so he does a shake?
I think you lit that.
Ah, yes. This, well done, Eat Up My Duck. We've still got the Lost Vape Hyperon and also the pod, the Ursa Nano pod. So that should at least raise just short of £100, that at least. And we've got the tank. So by Wednesday, we should have easily have got to the 1,950. We're at the minute we're at £1,886. So what does that make it? 14. So we are £64 away from 950. Is that right?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
So yeah, with the hyper on, hyper on, we should easily do it by Wednesday. And then if Grizz is going to put the extra bit in there, then there you go. He's going to be doing one of his. Why am I holding on to this like it's my round? Fill me up, baby. I'd have held the glass before, didn't I? Now it's gonna. I'm not even going to say what I'm going to say then. Yeah, 114 to 2K and 64 to 1,000. It's just been amazing. And like I said at the beginning, last year was a little bit different because obviously we've got a few companies involved as well. And I think everybody was still thinking it wasn't, the epidemic wasn't going to carry on as long as it did. And for us personally,
yeah,
it's been really, really hard. And it was like, we're supposed to have gone back in June to work and then July. And then when it did come to July, I ended up getting COVID. So I didn't really start back myself until middle of September. And that were, I tell you what, how I ever DJ'd before, I was looking at my music thinking, where's that gone? Where's this bit? Because you have obviously hard drives of music on it. And I'm thinking, how did I ever DJ? Because you do it week in, week out, you know where everything is. So you go, right, that's there. And I just totally forgot. In a year and a half, I forgot where everything was. I was so nervous when I went back to Nerve.
Yeah, really nervous.
Really nervous.
But I think we'd got new equipment, new bits and bobs.
Full moon, big love.
And you'd not worked with that either, had you? So it was like an added stress.
It was a massive added stress. It was really strange going back to work. A lot of people who are in here will know what I really... A lot of people think, they watch the reviews, don't they? And they think, oh, he's a massively confident person. But there is people in here who go to expos and know me really, really well. Will know that I'm not actually that confident. It's sort of like a mask, isn't it? And I don't half panic and I don't half get anxiety.
But you're better in bigger crowds, aren't you? But put Aidan in a room of people, half a dozen people.
Yeah.
And you don't you? You panic.
Yeah, if it's a small room with, say, like 6, 7 people, that's where I start to feel very enclosed and panicky. If you've got a room full of like 100 and odd or 1,000 and odd, doesn't bother me, and it's even, you know, like going on stage when I was singing. I never used to get stage fright or anything like that. I never used to get nervous because I had the microphone, but it's that close bit, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
It's weird. It is very weird.
It is very strange.
You're a cruise director. You got it, bro. Cruise. That was the name of the band, that, Cruise Control. Catch DJ, yep, on the 510 radio. Please get over there and support it. There's not only me, there's Jay, there's Steve and Benny, and they're all absolute corking shows. I've really enjoyed doing it. And the way I do that as well, I get up in the morning and these are all still in bed. I've ripped my show and then I do it down here. Yeah, it's really good. I've absolutely loved it. Oh, Mr. Crew, I know. Do you see, well, you know that as well. You're like when we met up, and we've been on chats before. You know what it's like, Lee. So, how's it feeling, Darth? I hope he's enjoying it. And Stu must be in bed. Big love to Stu as well. Big love to Mark H as well. Always been supporting, and Les.
Have you gone up?
Have we gone up? We haven't looked. Ooh, we've gone up. Wow, ladies and gentlemen, we're at £1,900. That you can do anonymous. Let's put it as anonymous. £14. Thank you very much, whoever anonymous was. Anonymous. Thank you so much. We are £50 away from the wonderful Grizz. He's been down in London as well. And the Misfits, if you haven't checked them out on a Sunday, please go and check them out. I'm glad everybody... I hope you all are enjoying having a beverage. I keep saying beverage now. That's it, the rings from the Misfits. Bill, I used to get stage fright when I was singing. The Irishman, I've sang and performed in front of hundreds, no problem. A small bar with 50, panic like a mofo. The singing sort of side of it, even if there's 50 people, I'm not really that bothered. Mine's more of even people coming here as well. I'm not good with, I think that's a little bit of me bipolar. If I go over the road, everybody knows me. I've been going in there for absolutely years. And if I go into places where I know, I'm all right. But then in another one is my mate will say to me, come on, you're going out for a beer. And there'll be times where I don't want to go to anywhere where anybody knows me because you end up having to talk and you can't talk to your mate. And yeah.
Yeah, it is, yeah. I'm just a nightmare in general, aren't I?
Yeah.
I won't even walk into a pub.
Well, you would now. See, when we first ever met, I used to have to meet her outside.
Check it again.
Wow! James Powell, JP! Mate, that is absolutely fantastic. There you go, mate. My cousin has... Oh, I'm taking that as... Mate, big love to you. Big love to you. Ladies and gentlemen, we've hit £1,964. That is amazing. You lot are amazing. JP, you're an absolute star. Thank you so much, buddy. And big love to you. I'm taking that means it has cancer.
Yeah.
Mate, I hope everything goes okay. Touch wood. That is absolutely amazing. So, Grizz, we've got to the 1,000. We've actually over it. 1,950. It looks like you're doing that shake, buddy. Do you know what? Again, I'm going to tell you the story of it. You'll know this, don't you? So I'm sat there after, maybe 3 weeks. Things hadn't moved a lot. We'd done really well.
Check your total, they've said.
Check your total. Oh. Ladies and gentlemen, we've hit £2,028. Oh.
Les Wardle.
Les, you are... Oh, mate. Absolute big love to you, buddy. I'll see you in a bit. Thank you so much. Ladies and gentlemen, we're at £2,028. Les, you are an absolute star. I love you so much. Well done, mate. 2K. Oh, that is amazing. Oh, I could proper cry. Thank you so much, Les. You're an absolute star. Oh, that's brilliant. So you're definitely doing that shake now, Sean?
Oh, God, I don't envy him.
It just shows the love. And like what I was just saying, we'd got like maybe 3 weeks into it, and I think we were roughly about £800. And I was like, oh no, what are we going to do? And I got in touch with a couple of companies, and I knew I had some stuff from L.B.V and other companies as well that when they've sent a few out, for samples that I'd kept aside just in case. So I set all the prizes up, and I thought I didn't know if anybody was going to bid or anything like that. And I was thinking, oh no, we've only got £800. But bang, it just popped up. That is absolutely amazing. Big love, Kev, as well, mate. Thank you so much for putting it. I can't believe it.
It's amazing.
2,000. I didn't think we'd get over the 2K. So, Grizz, you are definitely doing that shake, and I think you should actually maybe do it on Wednesday night. I think that'd be absolutely amazing. Wednesday night. Les Wardle, I don't know if you've seen him in People's Chat. He's an absolute lovely bloke. He's a Geordie. He makes us laugh as well. We've had a good old giggle, and he's been absolutely fantastic. Not only has he put in before this, he put in a Jenner. And he also he's also given me a Jenner as well for the auction. Big love to Darth Vapor as well for putting in. He put the Kennedy Met mod. Just big love to everybody. Doesn't matter if you put £1 in to whatever. It just means the world to me. Or if you just shared the link.
Yeah.
You won't believe how much it's helped for people who have actually shared the link.
I know.
And got it out there.
Amazing, isn't it? Yeah.
We've also got the eyebrows as well. We've got big shout out to Mr. B and Mrs. B as well, because they sort of like got it kick-started right at the beginning, because he says, Mrs. B said, well, how can we help? And she just come up with the idea of, right, he's going to lose his eyebrows again, because he does look really funny without the eyebrows. And bang, they raised £300. I think it was just over £300 from their show. So thank you so much to everybody who watches Mr. B's show on a Tuesday.
He did amazing as well on Wednesday with auction.
I think he was absolutely brilliant. And Arlie as well. Arlie's very good at graphs and keeping everything there. He made sure everything was in line. So yeah, I'm very lucky with the two lads I've got on that show. They're really, really nice lads, and keep it... I feel a bit tipsy.
Do you?
Yeah. I can feel cotton mouth. I can feel cotton mouth now. When I stop, you can talk.
I'm all right.
Yeah.
My head is absolutely...
She had an headache all day. She has done a COVID test.
It started last night. It's all on one side. When I shut my eyes, it feels all right. Well, yeah, not good.
We shouldn't have gone back to bed.
No, we shouldn't have. I'm
going to be doing a bit of a Patreon meet in a minute. So, yeah, that was... It was 10 minutes, Bill. 10 minutes, £300 and odd pound was raised to 10 Mr. B. And the problem with Mr. B with taking his eyebrows off and him not having any other hair and the sort of like domed shape of his head, he says he looks like a condom with... Did he say a condom? I think he ends up looking like that white robot-y thing.
White robot-y thing?
It's like a kid's thing.
Oh, I don't know.
Yeah. Or that thing that's on... Vic's t-shirt. It looks like he's got a penis coming up.
Oh, God.
Brad, you're totally right.
Check it again.
Check it again. Oh, love you too, bro. Grizz, it's true to his word. He's put his £50 in. Ladies and gentlemen, £2,078. Woohoo! And we've still got the Hyper on to auction off, and also the tank from Oxford. And you never know, there might be another couple of things, because I know there's a bit getting sent to me from Geek Vape as well. So you never know, there might be an extra couple of them. Grizz, you are an absolute star. Everybody, I'm just overwhelmed. It just shows the love that we've got in this community, and friends and family as well who've put in. The love is there, and it's just amazing. And I feel loved today. That's absolutely fantastic. Thank you so much. It makes it all worthwhile. Like I said before, not having a drink for a month isn't an hard thing, but you all know that I do have a beer, and I do enjoy having a beer. So, and then doing the vlogs on it, but you've made a total difference to somebody's life, or a lot of people's lives, and that's it. Oh, I'm absolutely over the moon. Aww.
Even if it just helps transport somebody that's got no transport to get that vital treatment.
Yeah, chemotherapy or radiotherapy. That's another great charity here. What we have in Doncaster is Firefly.
Yeah, they are amazing.
They just pick people up and take them to the treatments and stuff like that. We might have to maybe do something for them. It is amazing what these charities do. Somebody trying to get to hospital.
It is, but it's the little things as well. It's the little, like when I were in Sheffield in Weston Park, we asked them, didn't we, what can we do to help when I'd finished my treatment? And I said, do you need anything buying? What do you want? They went toiletries.
Miniature
toiletries. Because the amount of people that come in an ambulance have got no family, no way of getting to them. Or
a little bit like how we were. It was because obviously you going in for your operation, it was like that, wasn't it? It was within days.
You know, just for somebody to be able to brush the teeth or have a wash.
Wash the
hair. A bit of hand cream to put on your hands when your skin's dry. And we just collected mini toiletries. We had thousands of them, didn't we? Just used to take them through in a suitcase and fill the storage cupboard up.
This is another thing as well. I don't think we've ever talked about this. Because Louise was so young, they didn't want to put you on...
No, they didn't want to put me on the normal ward because it were full of older people. So they had, at the end of the ward, they had a teenage cancer unit. But because I was over the age, I was 26,
28, wasn't it?
Were you 26?
I thought you were 28.
28, 26, I'm not sure.
Yeah.
I was over the age category to go into the teenage cancer ward, but they worked out that I could go on it because you had your own bed, you had your own toilet, you had PlayStations.
Yeah.
There were all sorts, weren't there? So when a room was available on there, they used to pop me onto there, which were brilliant. But
what wasn't really brilliant. It doesn't matter what age you're at, dying from cancer or going through treatment of cancer. And was I smoking at that time?
8 years ago.
I think I was dual using.
Yeah.
I think I was dual using at that point, but I used to keep nipping downstairs, and you sort of like get a rapport with different people who were having treatment. So there'd be the older ones, and then there'd be the younger ones who would sit out and they were still smoking. You know, the ones who are having radiotherapy. And they used to say, well, look, this is killing me. I've been doing this for God knows how many years. I think a lot of them had maybe lost a little bit of hope, but you sat with them. But some of the hardest things were in that ward, wasn't it, in the teenage ward?
Yeah.
A local lad from here came in, didn't he?
Yeah, he did. I knew him from school. He had, because what I had was an ovarian germ cell cancer, which can also affect males with, oh, lovely, thank you so much. It can actually affect males with testicular cancer. Yeah, and it was such a rare cancer that I had. Only 1% of all ovarian cancer was what I had. So they actually introduced me to this lad, and we worked out that it was just round the corner, weren't it? Just in the village. But sadly, I don't think he
didn't make it. No, it was. I know the family. The poor lad never made it. It was actually passed away about 2 or 3 weeks ago. And again, if people have been watching the vlogs, a friend who I grew up with, my mum and his mum, they had 3 brothers. His mum, they were mates from being young, and she was his mum was a right. How can I say? She was a rum and right comedy, really. And my mum used to be in stitches, and we all used to hang out together in the 80s, and from little school all the way up to that. He's 40, I think 41. and he's just lost his battle. He got diagnosed just before last Christmas, and he lost his battle last week. And he's left 4 children and a wife. She's 36. I think the eldest child is 14. I think then it goes all the way down to 4 years old.
It's awful. It's awful. It really is.
It's just heartbreaking for that family. And he was such a lovely lad. And the whole family were really, really nice. It's just heartbreaking for what they're going through.
Yeah.
Because we had that same feeling with the kids. I didn't know it was that. We didn't know if you were going to come back out or if it were going to come back. You didn't.
Such a uncertainty when you go into it. You just don't know what's going to happen.
We had obviously. How old would Ollie have been? I think Ollie would have been 6, was she? 5 or 6.
Yeah.
Ollie was 5 or 6.
Daniel would have been 5. Finn would have been about
3. And one of we spoke about this last time. One of the hardest decisions is you going to your mum's.
I was that poorly.
I didn't
know whether I was coming or going.
With the because obviously the chemotherapy in have started straight away after you'd had your operation.
Yeah, about 2 weeks later.
Yeah, and I always say that I think I get the date, the timings wrong with this. So it was like you had 5 on, didn't you?
Yeah, I used to go in on a Friday, have all my bloods and everything done, make sure that my body were fit to have the treatment. Used to stay Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday in hospital.
And it was 8 hours a day,
10 hours a day hooked up to the treatment.
And she used to have was it 4 different ones?
3.
And I was one of them was
bleomycin, etoposide, and cisplatin.
Yes, cisplatin. I'm looking at that camera again. Cisplatin reminded me. I thought we had one called Dom Perignon.
No, that was steroid.
Oh, there was a steroid. There was one called Dom Perignon, which was a steroid. Then we had Seb Blatter, which was he was the president of FIFA. And then they give you that anti-sickness one as well, and he sounded like something from the 80s. So yeah, 10 hours a day, and then you'd have 2 days off, wouldn't you?
No, I'd go in...
Because I thought then you had a top-up.
They work on a four-week cycle. So I used to do 5 days, come home for that week. The following week, I used to then go for a top-up of the bleomycin. Then have a week off and then start again on the whole journey again.
Because you used to have a top-up and then have a bit of a break, didn't you? And then...
Yeah.
It was a horrible thing, and we had to make the decision because we didn't want the kids being so young to see us so poorly.
Yeah, it's not good.
You got a blood clot in your arm, didn't you? What was it, 3 days after?
Yeah, I had because I'm petrified of needles. I'm all right now with a blood test and an injection. I could have them every day, all day, but it's the cannulas I don't like. I hate being cannulated, so I took the decision to have a PICC line put in. And I had that put in a few days before Daniel's birthday, didn't I?
Yeah.
I had my first lot of treatment through that, and then got a blood clot.
Just looking here, Les has had 2 bottles of Bud, and he can feel his head floating. We will be having a meet in a second. Bill Richards give her a cuddle. I give her lots of cuddles. Big love, mate. Big love to Bunny as well. Graham Spears, they bought my wife a rise and recline chair. We didn't have anything like that, did we? My cousin had cancer when I was a kid. Now she has a titanium bone in her leg and had to have multiple ops for bone size changing knee replacement. Yep. We know somebody really close to us as well who had a relation who had that as well. Reckon her life still, she was 30 and she's now 42. That's absolutely fantastic. Levi, big love, buddy. Hooked off on Aidan and Louise, you're a lovely couple. And chat, thanks for sharing the moment. Big love to, look, that is, I just cannot believe the amount that we're at. £2,078. That's just absolutely amazing. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to call it here. We're going to call it here. And it's been... I would not like to share my first beer after a month with such a set of lovely people that you are. And all of you are my friends. And I'm so lucky to have you all. Thank you so much. I haven't put the outro thing in either.
Oh, we're not on it today, are you?
No, it was that rush thing. Big love to you all. Look after yourselves. This is the end of day 31, and this is the end of this year's Sober October. You, all of you, and everybody who's been a part of this has made this, and you have changed somebody's life. And I just want to thank every single one of you for all your support. You're absolutely amazing, and I love each and every single one of you. Have to do it, don't we? Good night.